Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, you've just seen that, but apparently my phone has only got 80% battery. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Dr. Pepper here. Don't even know my name anymore. And this is my first Transformers review. I'm going to start off today with a Transformer which I think is pretty awesome. You've probably just seen it then in the camera. And this was a gift for me from... But with the way I'm going to do my reviews, rather than do an actual background about the character, I'm going to be a personal background about the figure and what it means to me and why I want it. So I started off this one with Lugnut. Reveal the shield Lugnut, and there's the shield there. This figure I wanted because of Vangelis off the TFW podcast. They eventually got it when I seen it in Argos. It was the last Transformer they had in Argos, and it was £18, and my loving girlfriend got it for me because she's awesome. So just give you a quick look at Lugnut there. He's reminiscent of a Hercules style plane from World War II, I imagine. Things I like is the sculpt. It's a really, really good sculpt. This undercarriage here, Mitch Santona, he doesn't like this. I think he's wrong. I think it kind of blends in really well. Apart from here, you can kind of see the robot leg sticking through there. Hasbro could have covered that up with a panel or something quite easily. The purple parts of his wings here, I know it's for detail for robot mode, but I'd prefer that to be painted in the metallic green that's been used down here. And also on the very top there, sorry, listen out because I thought, never mind. Also up here, this is kind of a red. My camera doesn't really pick it up, but this is kind of a red plastic that's meant to be the same as here, and it just breaks up the sculpt a bit more. But other than that, I think it's a really nice looking jet mode, plane mode. And by comparison to the plane, I don't have a lot of Decepticons here. The planes I've got is a G1 Octane and a Cyclonus. That's the one. Looking at my crotch there for Cyclonus, obviously because my crotch is Cyclonus. Make of that what you will. Stop it. Right. Gimmicks for this mode, or as well this button here. Quite obviously a button is moulded in purple plastic, and that kind of breaks up as well. Paint apps. I like how on the wingspan it's backwards on this one, but that says Lugnut. I like the reference to the atomic Lugnut from Animated with the turbines. Lugnut again on the tail fin, and at the back here you got a little flip out missile. It's a gimmick here for. That's just rude, isn't it? Let's be honest. We're going back to that whole Cyclonus thing. This being revealed the shield. It's got the clip system, and we've got 6 clips, 3 on each ring, 1 on the tail. And I think that's it for jet mode. So I wanted this because of Vangelis on the TFW podcast talked about how much he likes it, and and Animated, I didn't really follow Animated up until it was finished, and it was mainly because of Rodimus. As you all know already, I'm a massive Rodimus fan. Well, if you watch my collection video, you know that I'm a Rodimus fan. And again, I'm not a Decepticon fan as well. But the reason why I wanted Lugnut was to find out what all the fuss is about in the forums and the podcasts about it, because it's got a lot of good reviews. I didn't actually watch any reviews until after I'd got it, and that was mainly Mitch Santona's. He was a really cool guy. If you're watching this and you don't know who Mitch Santona is, look him up. He's a really cool guy. I've got him on Facebook because he's that awesome. Go on, put that bit down. And I like this transformation here for the shoulders. The whole thing kind of does that, which is pretty cool. And then the head reveal, premature head reveal there. We've all got that problem, haven't we, gents? Go see a doctor. And just kind of push it. There's the head. Quick note then, I forgot to mention in the jet mode, plane mode, really that gets quite stiff as well. That can be a problem. Pushing that all the way in so it's flush. Big problem I have with this plane mode is that these chest panels here, they become to front, like the cockpit of the plane is moulded in like this soft plastic, and it can be hard when you reverse transforming it back into plane mode, that it's can be a bit problematic. Let's do his hands here. We want to fold that piece in, and I'd rather it been done in tough plastic. Yeah, there's a chance of snapping it, but I'd rather have the risk of snapping it than, have this finicky kind of soft plastic. There's another thing, this spring-loaded gimmick likes to pop out all the time. Again, spring-loaded, likes to pop out all the time. Lugnut's just dirty all around, isn't he? These arms aren't the best arms in the world, but considering how they're used for transformation and we know how they transform, they're pretty nice. Just folds around. I like this as well. There's a little tab that I only discovered it today. A little tab there that folds around and uses the clip system to lock it in place, so you don't have a piece flying around all the time. And there we have, more or less, Reveal the Shield Lugnut. And isn't he glorious? He is glorious. Problems I have in this mode, this backpack, even though it's not much of a backpack, can be a bit hard trying to push it back in all the time. The arms stay in. I keep wanting to eject this missile. Again, Lugnut is very, very dirty. Sometimes this chest panel here doesn't want to fold up all the time. I'm just going to take this missile out, it's just becoming dirty. Yeah, and it doesn't really lock into place. Again, this red panel up here carries on the thing I didn't like in vehicle mode to carry on to robot mode. Kind of give him a fedora hat there. Lugnut Common Rider skull maybe. Yeah, this carries on again, kind of breaks up. The head, while can look up, and he's got a jaw. You can't get too many, and he does turn quite well, but you can't get a great range with his jaw and his head because it all kinds of crashes into things. I wish there was a joint here so I could spin his arms up and down from there, but if you do that, it doesn't really lock into anything, so it just works around every place. It's not good. Gimmicks for this mode, you've got a spring-loaded gimmick here, which pushes the arm out. This is atomic. There you go. The same on both arms. Mine's really loose. I actually had to take mine apart because the spring came out and put it back together, and since then it's a bit tighter, but still really, really loose. It likes to go off by itself all the time. Would I recommend him? Yes. I don't know how much he's going for nowadays. Oh, I forgot to show this off. There's a weapon mode, kind of a tagged on weapon mode. You kind of pull the ring assembly so it's like this. Just spin this around, pull that around, and then the aforementioned dirty gimmick flips around to the top. You've got like a rocket missile thing. I don't really like that. What I like to do is I like to pull it out. There we go. On YouTube there, for everyone to see. Push it back forward, and you've almost got like a Armada Unicron kind of style gun going on here. I know everything's in reverse. I'm sorry about this. Still getting used to the camera. So you've got the dirty missile there doing like a Armada Unicron, which is nice. I like to homage other things that he finds brilliant. Lugnut, not just a random he. Take that missile out. All in all, a really, really good figure. Lugnut is a very proud Decepticon, and I'm let down that there's only one Decepticon rub signal, which is here, which isn't going to show up, is it? Is it? Yeah, kind of. I'd have liked to have seen a Decepticon logo here for jet mode, and then when it comes down it's on his shoulder, almost like a Ghostbuster thing. Maybe one on his chest. I know the United version has got quite a few Decepticon logos on it, which is always nice. I like faction logos, even though I'm not a Decepticon fan. I like a robot with logos on it, and I haven't got enough. The only one I can see with a logo on it is Ironhide and Rodimus at the top shelf there. So yeah, Reveal the Shield Lugnut. Should you get him? Yes. If you haven't got him already, go get him. He's awesome in so many ways. Finagly problems, but you've got to accept that's part of the mould. The fact that this is an animated character that's been given an update, and you do get the impression that someone in Hasbro really did like this character. It's a really, really good figure. I'm happy I've got him, especially when there was a gift. Yeah, so this has been Dr. Pepper saying I hope you enjoyed this review. If you didn't enjoy it, I hope you laughed at it quite a bit with the dirty Lugnut. We're going to call from now on that's dirty Lugnut. I know I'm getting quite close up to the camera, that's because try and put him back on the shelf. This has been Dr. Pepper signing off, saying I hope you enjoyed the review. Leave me some comments and feedback so I can get better at this. Have a good night.